Today topic is data structures. It belongs to BSc Computers, second year, third semester, subject C++ in data structures. Today my topic is data structure. Today I will focus on what is data structure, how many ways we can organize data elements in computer memory, what are its types, its examples, advantages, disadvantages, which one is best one, which one is not. This we will focus today. First of all, we will define what is meaning of data structure. Data structure means the allocation of data elements in computer memory is called as a data structure. It means how many ways we can organize data elements in computer memory is called as a data structure. There are two types of data structures are there: linear, non-linear. Data structure topic is similar to in networking we can call as a network topology. Network topology means how many ways we can organize data elements in computer memory is called as a network topology. In DBMS we can call as a data model. Data model means how many ways we can organize database in the DBMS system is called data model. In programming languages we can call as a data structure. Structuring of data elements in computer memory, or how many ways we can organize, we can retrieve data elements from computer memory is called as a data structure. Okay, first there are two types of data structures are there. First one is linear data structure, second one is non-linear data structure. First of all, what is meaning of linear? In linear, the data elements will be organized sequentially. Example of linear data structures are arrays, stack, queue, linked list. Then next one is non-linear. In non-linear data structure, the data elements will be organized not in a sequential order. So means comparing to linear, the memory allocation is not in a sequential order. Examples are tree graph. Tree graph are example of a non-linear. Question is which one is best one, either linear or non-linear? Non-linear is best one because after allocation we can retrieve multiple ways. There are multiple traversing ways. Traversing means after allocation in number of ways we can retrieve. Example, you take tree. In tree, after allocation we can retrieve three ways. They are called as traversing methods. They are pre-order, in-order, post-order. If we come to graph, there are two types of traversing methods: depth first search, breadth first search. So non-linear data structures are best comparing to linear. Come to point. So linear examples: arrays, stack, queue, linked list. Another point we will focus, that is static data structure. Second one is dynamic data structure. What is meaning of static? In static data structure, we can store limited elements. We can't allocate number of elements at runtime. Best example, arrays. Arrays, when you declare array, we must specify its size. We can store less than or equal to array size elements. We can't store more than array size. So array is the best example of a static. Its drawback is we can allocate limited elements. We can't allocate number of elements in array. Whereas come to dynamic data structure, examples are linked list, graph, tree are the dynamic. In dynamic data structure, we can store number of elements. There is no limitation of allocation of data elements in computer memory. At runtime, we can store number of elements. Best example, linked list, tree, graph. In linked list, there is no restriction to allocate. We can store, so it will ask, program will ask, linked list program, enter element, enter a node value. We are entering. The value will be stored. And it will ask, enter second value, third value. It will ask until when you enter no. So that is called as a dynamic. Dynamic means there is no restriction to allocate data elements. Whereas static means we can according to size. Best example, arrays based tree, graph, arrays based queue, stack are the example of a static. In these data structure, we can allocate only limited. We can't store number of elements. Okay, this is about introduction to data structures. Okay, thank you one and all.